So the Stop the Bleeding campaign has been running since 2015. And this, for the last 2 years, it has specifically focused on the issue of debt. Currently, African countries are spending 650 billion US dollars towards their public debt portfolios has accumulated to $650 billion. And they are spending approximately $90 billion towards debt servicing compared to sectors like health and education. So this is a concern. In addition to the campaign, what it had started is raising awareness on the loss of revenue through illicit financial means. And this is through tax evasion, tax avoidance. And this is a call that we are supporting that was brought up by through the high-level panel report, which is commonly known as the Thabo-Beki panel report, that highlighted the issues of illicit financial flows and how much the continent is losing. And it's currently estimated to be at $88 billion per year that the continent is losing. So if you look at the issue of illicit financial flows and debt, it means that the continent is losing more in resource revenues, and that's why it is not able to achieve its economic transformation agenda, and even to achieve Agenda 2063. So this campaign is really a call to action, a call to citizen action to renew social contract between governments, but also and to call to governments to realize that something needs to be done to address the debt crisis, but also to plug the flows that we lose through this illicit means. So the campaign is also, in a way, bringing about light to the issues that really keep us in that debt situation. So it's an intellectual and even an education platform, and which is what the AfroMedi 5 initiative was, to bring awareness and education about how debt is also a form of illicit financial flows. Well, governments are spending more on debt servicing compared to social sector spending. It's also a campaign that in educating the masses is also to change perception on how we look at debt financing or development financing, and where debt is one of the means. Which sort of contracts should we be considering when we are looking at debt contraction? What's the role of government when they are going through considering the necessary contracts or the better contract terms that are beneficial to the country? And how does the social, or rather the society or citizens, hold them accountable based on those contracts, which really come to affect the citizenry in general. So the Stop the Bleeding campaign is now the focus is on the debt issues, but we still put in focus the issue of illicit financial flows and how the citizens can keep the government accountable to continue advocating and putting the necessary measures to plug this what we're now calling bleeding of resources from the continent. So for this session, it was just to bring that awareness to the journalists, how they can report on them, the different spaces they can take advantage of to bring awareness of these issues. I think it's also a political engagement process that we are aspiring through the campaign, which the journalists have an opportunity to also be part of. And we also encourage them to interact with some of the tools of advocacy. So we do have the African Borrowing Charter, the Harare Declaration, and also what we launched, the Maputo Manifesto, which really underlines the democratization of debt, linking these different aspects and how citizens are affected because of the debt situation. We hope journalists through this training are able to jump on the campaign, speak about it, and even to their audiences, and how they can be able to be part of that through the information that was shared here. So as AfroDad, we are keen to continue the engagement and also the trainings, and to bring to light what the campaign is really about. And hopefully this will be a change to what the debt crisis will be in the coming years, and for a better Africa continent.